see that there's leaks here. So there's water damage here. And this is the problem my mother had on the 12th floor. She used to say sewage used to come up to the bathtub on the 12th floor. I grew up in this building, and we lived in here since the 70s, but you can see it's water damage, and there's, look at this, all these cobwebs, it's just not clean. I mean, the walls are nasty. The steps are corroded, broken concrete, you know, feces on the wall. I mean, you know, and it's endless. You just, you know, it's sad. You know, the building I grew up in used to be so beautiful. Broken locks.
Let me take a look up on the next one.
And yeah, there's no real lighting. As you can see when we were first coming in, how dark it is. You can't even use this. I mean, the elderly don't want to walk. No way. Nobody really wants to walk up to the stairs. The kids do it because they're used to this building. But the elderly, it's too dark, man. We need more lighting. We really need verticals done in these buildings, man. Like Charles Barron did in East New York. He put cameras, working cameras that's up. Because in C-Rise, I took Sabino on a walk through there, and the cameras didn't even work. I think they had one camera, but it wasn't recorded. And Joe Nadler and Diane Sabino did a walkthrough with us in C-Rise, the building I used to live in. But now I'm back, and we're addressing every building, because it's not just the building I grew up in, it's several buildings, which we're going to cover, to let the elected officials know that it's time for change here. You want to improve the quality of life, not just down there where the ride's at, but for the 50,000 residents that's on the western of Coney Island who's living in these dilapidated conditions. Nobody should have to live like this. Yeah. Again, I say it again, and not to be sarcastic, but if any one of those elected officials, the city council, the Senate, the assembly, or the Congress, children had to live like this, change would have been happening.
Did you get this up here? See this this dust over here? You got a napkin on you or something like that?
Yeah. That's pure dirt. I mean, you talk about pure neglect. You shouldn't,
so we talk about...
This is the stuff they breathing. And then you see they didn't want to spend no money for the generators. A lot of people got sandy money, but they wasn't people of color. And I'm going to tell you like it is. I mean, people say, well, it's a race issue here. Because believe me, a lot of white people got sandy money. And I'm not prejudiced, because a lot of my colleagues are white, and they even tell me, Ken, you know, this would have never happened in our neighborhood.
The conditions on these steel wells are unsanitary.
They're unsanitary. And nobody should have to live like this. You wouldn't let your children live like this, and our taxpayers' money is supposed to be doing better. How are you going to improve the quality of life when you dance in millions of dollars around the western of Coney Island, and you focus on the rise and amusement, and you spending millions and soon billions to upgrade the East End while the West End is falling under? We can't live like that no more. And we saying everybody from the president on down, it's time for change.